Yo, what is poppin', ladies and gents? It's your boy Stef Bryant back here again with another reaction. If you couldn't feel that freaking earthquake of destruction just now, it was me slamming my hands against the top of my leg. But, you know, luckily I have bulletproof padding with this blanket that I'm wearing in this cold ass room, because I left the AC running for too long. I just got out of class and that shit was way overdue. On God, and I couldn't even play Genshin during it because the servers are down. Oh my God, they better reward me with some premium primo gems. I'm talking at least 500 to 1600, bro. That's good for 10 pulls right there. And you already know I need to pull Diluc or somebody, bro. I'm not getting Venti because that banner is gone. They say I'm addicted, but I'm really not. I'm really not, bro. I'm just, I don't know what else I could say. Sometimes I just get addicted to the grind. This is why I don't play games, but like that ass though, you gotta help on Genshin, bro, for real. But as we could see, Remy and Arlo, they both look like yo, bro. Arlo looked like he ready to go to a marriage meeting for his parents, bro. But Remy out here like, you know, I'm just gonna dress casual and see how it goes. Hey, don't worry, she's not that scary. Just ask her whatever you need to ask. Yeah, thanks for doing this, Arlo. It's fine. I want some answers too. You ain't gonna get no goddamn answers, bro. You about to get lied to your face. Real cafe. Is she here already? Yeah, she's already booked the table. There. Ooh. Hey, Aunt Val. Arlo, how have you been? So you're trying to tell me this is not Vulcan? She looked thick as shit though in that shirt. She looked like she worked in a cafe or a bartender. Oh God, she don't look like you know officer. Hello? Yo, Valerie, hold on. What's with the drip? What kind of belt is that? Is that a Gucci belt? Yo, okay. Fine. Thanks for taking the time to see us. Of course, anything for you. Oh, that shit just turned green all of a sudden. Whatever. Wow, look at how much you've grown. He's taller than you, but you're wearing heels, so you're even taller than me now. Arlo's tall as shit. This man is a giraffe. He's like 6'3" or some shit from last time I checked the analytics. Go figure, a family of giants. Arlo, why didn't you tell me we were going to a fancy place? Now I feel severely underdressed. Remember what I said? And this is the friend you mentioned? Hi, I'm Remy. Pleasure to meet you, Remy. Call me Val. Okay. She seems nice, but I feel like I've seen her somewhere before. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. She looks like a Vulcan, doesn't she? I can't put my finger on it. So either actually no, I'll talk about it later. So Remy, Arlo says you have some questions for me. Yo, Uru's probably gonna pull some goofy shit, be like she's not Vulcan. And then I remember a few months ago, I was talking some goofy shit in the Joker's chat, and I was like, yo, watch Uru try and be like, Valerie is not Vulcan. And then I'm gonna be like, and then Uru's gonna be like, she's gonna pull like a freaking plot twist on us and be like, it's her twin sister or some shit, and she's like a cripple with no ability, or like she's a clone or some goofy shit like that. Or like, bro, honestly, the way that I think about it, if they truly try to lie about her ability, bro, on some real shit, they probably have some type of freaking drug that could just like give them an ability, like for real. Like maybe she has 2 abilities, who knows, because they already took away people's abilities. Who says they can't give them? All right. So Arlo says you had some questions for me. Oh yeah. My brother Ray was killed by Ember a few months ago. He was a vigilante, ecstatic. Authorities opened an investigation on his murder but never got back to me or my family. No answers, not even an update, nothing. Really? I'm sorry to hear that. It's fine. And your brother was a high tier, correct? Yes. How unfortunate. A vigilante, such a waste. A strong young man like him could have been so much more, yet he decided to do that kind of thing. Ooh, hit a nerve. What a waste. A strong young lady like yourself could have been so much more, yet you still insist on doing this kind of thing. Yeah. Let me see something. Are the eyebrows the same? Bro, these are the same fucking eyebrows and the same eyeshadow. The earrings aren't the same though, but like everything else is. The eyes, all that extra shit. You. Remy, something wrong? Hey, what are you doing? Excuse me, I need to use the restroom real quick. I think, this is what I think. Valerie's trying to play it off like she knows who exactly she is. She probably didn't try to react to anything because, like, you know, obviously that would give it away, don't you think? But Remy already could tell. Remy could tell right when she saw her. She was like, something's not right here. Aunt Val, please go easy on her. She's still grieving. Ray's actions may have been questionable, but I knew him personally. He was a respectable peer who only had good intentions. Oh, is that what you think, Arlo? Interesting. She's washing her hands and shit. Calm down. Oh, no, she's washing her face. Man, where y'all masks with all this freaking pandemic shit going on, bro? I know what's going on in your world. Uru-chan made some art, bro. They sounded identical in their features. If they sounded identical and their features are the same, don't you think that means one equals each other? Oh my god, I'm not no math, political, scientific genius or anything, but, you know, sometimes, if something looks like it is, then it probably is, okay? You know, that probably sounded goofy as shit, but I don't expect a lot of you guys to understand. Your IQ is average or approaching average. Not so many of you have, like, powerful big brain energy like me. Blonde hair, golden eyes. Look at the eyebrows, bro. The only thing different was the earrings. Tall and slim. Ooh, ooh. Could she really be Vulcan? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that means Ember and the authorities really are connected. I do think they are connected because, bro, it only makes sense because look at this guy. Look at this shit. Think of it from this perspective. When something like this happens, when like an investigation for a murder goes down, it's not really like unexpected for there to obviously be like dirty cops in the industry, or same thing that's like every other industry. Same thing in this case. It could be like they're spies or they've been infiltrated, or like probably they have a common goal. In this case, it could be, what's it called? Well, in this case, they're probably just trying to test out the freaking, well, they are testing out the freaking the drug on the lower tier so they can get stronger for themselves. So obviously they don't want to test themselves because they know about all the freaking the backlash from taking them. So obviously that's what they're trying to do. What I expect they do is after you know, they get rid of them, they just dispose of their bodies or whatever, I don't know, until they're finally perfected, and then they'll kill them or some shit. But why kill Ray? Why did he have to die? Just because he was a vigilante? Oh, welcome back. Thanks. Sorry earlier. I don't know what came over me. Don't worry about it. I wanted to ask if the authorities have found anything on Ember yet. So far, I've seen close to nothing about them on the news. That's confidential, I'm afraid. Disappointing. I understand you're upset. Arlo just told me a bit about your brother. He sounds like a competent young man, and I'm sure he wanted to help as many people as he can. But becoming a vigilante is dangerous, and I can't stress that enough. The best way to make an impact is through working with us. Following the rules, focus on your studies, advance your abilities. This is the thing, bro. Following society's rules doesn't help all the time. If that was 100% the case, then we wouldn't have made any progress as a society where we are now, like shit like the civil rights movement and all that extra stuff. You need to freaking stray away from the quote-unquote good path that these guys try to put in front of you. Sometimes, bro, these guys, they just don't know what the fuck to do because they want to go by these quote-unquote just means, and be like, oh man, bro, we can't use that evidence, it's corrupted, or you found it in the wrong way. Who gives a shit? Evidence is evidence, don't you think? Like real evidence, not like if you force like a freaking confession. That's a different story. Because people be forcing confessions out of people all the time, and it's not even like, it's like they're not even real confession. They just like try to like destroy them mentally and psychologically and make them confess to something they didn't do because they want to end the case. In time, you can join our fight in maintaining peace and order. It's the authorities' mission to protect. Actually, I'm not sure I believe that. Oh, I've seen how unresponsive authorities have been, especially when it comes to the threats in the low-tier districts. This is 100% facts. This is like relating to the world, to be honest, right here. This is like the hood and the suburbs. They be asking everybody like, yo, bro, why do these guys in the hood act like this and all that extra shit, this, that, and the third? But then they don't look at it from the aspect of, bro, they're separated from society and they're put in a situation and an environment where they have to act like this. Nobody wants to help them, bro. Especially when it comes to lower tier districts. On God, they have to govern themselves. It's the same thing there. That's why people turn to gangs and shit. This isn't a rare occurrence. Many lower tier districts have self-governing for a long time because they have no help. 100% facts. Why is that? Remy, the authorities are faced with hundreds of new cases every day. Blah, blah, blah. I don't give a shit, bro. Do your job. Some cases take more time than others, and some take priority over others. Oh, word. So when an entire town is under threat by a single mid-tier, that's not a priority to you? Oh god, why is she getting so worked up? Arlo, you're just a goofy. You wouldn't understand. You think, bro. Arlo's like those guys who like they think, oh man, bro, the freaking cops and all authorities, they'll solve everything, bro. Yeah, bro, justice doesn't always come. Just 100% facts. Hey, settle down. If the authorities aren't able to answer simple cases like this, then why not accept help from vigilantes instead of denouncing them all the time? Why not back them up? They're powerful and they have the same goal as you. Doesn't that make your job easier? Vigilante methods are impulsive and dangerous. They only aim to fix surface level issues without concern for the root cause. Isn't it still better than doing nothing? Your brother may have had good intention, but can you say the same for all other vigilantes? Take a look at the big picture. With a multitude of high tiers running around unchecked and unrestrained, do you trust them to always do the right thing? Can you guarantee that they won't eventually give in to the greed? No, of course not. But they all deserve a chance to prove themselves before getting tossed aside. Remy, come with me. Val, please excuse me for a minute. What the hell's gone into you? You brought me here to ask questions. That's what I'm doing. No, you're attacking her. I invited you because I expected you to behave. Mahan is a high-ranking official. You can't just yell her in the face. You're making us both look bad. What am I supposed to do? Sit there and listen to her talk crap about Ray? When she's barely doing her own job? The world is way bigger than just you and Ray. There are a million things happening out there and we still don't know the half of it. She clearly has more experience than both of us, so show some respect. So Arlo, you're trying to tell me... Well, actually, no, not even Arlo. If Remy knew the whole information about, you know, Valerie was in the area, like she was, don't you think Remy would have seen her and put 2 and 2 together? Because, like, obviously she looks the same, and, like, you're trying to tell me, so you've been around this specific area, and Vulcan was around that area. Y'all look exactly the same. You're not gonna put 2 and 2 together? You're trying to tell me that they're not the same person? I don't give a shit what kind of excuse you're gonna say, okay? When we go back there, I want you to apologize for acting rude. Not until you answer me this. Your aunt, what ability does she have? Finally got to the good stuff, huh? She has a variation of my barrier. What does it matter? Now this is fucking cap. Well, no, it's not even cap. This is what I was saying before. So I'm not gonna go into the whole specifics of like Punnett squares and biology and all that extra shit, but what I wanted to say was, okay, so obviously the dominant ability is more than likely always passed down, but that doesn't mean it's always passed down. She could have a twin sister, we don't know about that. Or there is the other case of, let's say she has a second ability from being what's it called, and I don't know, maybe like Ember or whoever she's working for with the whole drug yeah, it is Ember, the whole drug shit, bro. What if she just has a second ability and he doesn't even freaking know about it, bro? Like, honestly, she has a variation of my barrier. What does it matter? Wait, what? Not sure why you're surprised. We're related after all. Barrier, but Vulcan has flame claws. No way. I was almost certain Valerie and Vulcan were the same person. Was I wrong? I don't think you're freaking wrong. Either you're wrong, well, either you are wrong, or 2, she has a twin sister, aka also a what's it called, a clone or some goofy shit like that. I don't know, something like that. But I do think they are indeed the freaking same person. It doesn't make sense that they're not the same person when they look and you say they sound the same and they're around the same freaking area. Bro, you just put too many dots on the same freaking map in the same area. It just doesn't make sense, don't you think? I do think that Valerie is indeed Vulcan, because bro, you're not trying to freaking fool me with this goofy shit. Like, bro, we've seen Ember take away people's abilities and amplify them. What's to say that they can't give them abilities on top of give them a second ability? You know, it all goes with the whole costume of things. Obviously, you can't just go around using your freaking own your ability that people will see and know and put 2 and 2 together and just know that it's you. So obviously, it just doesn't make sense, don't you think? But I do think Valerie is indeed Vulcan, bro. It just doesn't make sense that she's not. What did I think about this chapter? I think this chapter was pretty freaking decent, to be honest. I think it was like putting a few pieces together. It was always trying to give us hints and clues and try to smack us with the, oh man, Valerie and Vulcan are not the same person, because Arlo wanted to be like, oh, she has a variation of the ability that I have. Well, bro. What if she was like, we haven't seen this, but if he's saying it, it's probably true. But that doesn't mean that he's lying. It also means that, again, she could have a second ability. It's not freaking out of the ordinary by any freaking means. You never know what could happen. It could be a temporary ability for all we freaking know. Or again, she just has a lookalike, which is freaking funny as fuck if she had a lookalike. Yeah, so I think this chapter is pretty decent. I'll probably give it like a 7.5. For, you know, finally getting somewhere, talking about Valerie and Vulcan for once in our life. We're finally getting some information out of her, and now we could finally freaking get rid of that goddamn talk of people think that Vulcan is freaking John's mom or some goofy shit. People still think that stupid shit. I don't understand where you're getting it from, bro. How little brain do you have to be, bro? Like, honestly, I should really no, I'm not even gonna say it. All I gotta say though, hopefully you guys check out my Patreon, join my Discord. Man, I'm having like freaking like burps and shit while I'm trying to do my outro. But yeah, check out the Discord, check out my Patreon, like and subscribe, because why wouldn't you like and subscribe when you're gone this deep into the video? If you've gone at least halfway through this video, you should like and subscribe, because I know you're gonna come back next week and you probably like my content. So I'm not even saying that you have a choice in this. No, you don't got a choice, bro. You clicked on this video and now you're stuck in this. You know the terms of agreement that you sign before you read something or you play a game? That's exactly what just happened here. Gotcha, boy. Alright, so again, don't forget to like and subscribe, comment down below, all that extra stuff. Peace out.